Yesterday, I visited the assessment area. All the tools, equipments, and materials are complete. Good morning, everybody. I'm Dennis Mariano. I'm a accredited competency assessor for electrical installation maintenance NC2, and this is my act. Okay. Before we proceed, let me welcome Ms. Maidala Tabangi, our AC manager, as well as Mr. Dennis Central, our TESDA representative, provincial office. Don't worry about them. They are not here to assess you. Let me take you, first let me take the attendance. As I told your name, please provide the admission slip. Mr. Mariano, can I get your admission slip? Thank you. Please sign this. Okay, thank you. Mr. Bautista, can I get your admission slip? Thank you. Mr. Bautista, I see that there is some difference on the admission slip. Can I get some ID? Please sign this. Please sign this attendance. Thank you, thank you. I also have your application form when you apply for this assessment. Together with the application form is the SAR. So since you check everything on the SAR, this means that you are ready for the assessment and can perform all the tasks required. During the demonstration and oral questioning for this assessment, I'm going to introduce you different competencies for electrical installation maintenance NC2. DIM NC2 have 3 sets of competencies. There are basic, common, and core. And have 3 competencies. Number 1, perform routing activities for communication and distribution system. Number 2, install wiring devices for floor and ground, fault current interrupting outlets. Number 3, install electrical protection system for lighting and ground. Okay, do you have any question? The purpose of this assessment is to assess your competency, your knowledge, skills, and attitude based on the different core competencies of EM, EIM, NC2. So after the assessment, you will either be graded as a competent or not yet competent based on the different tasks you will perform. The evidence gathering tool that we will employ in order for me to assess whether you are competent or not yet competent is written report. So there are 5 items you need to answer them or perform tests. So you need to do that in 30 minutes, and then of course finally we have oral oral questioning. Let me explain now the different list of you as a candidate. First, your personal needs. You have a restroom on the ground floor, third floor, and you have a cafeteria in the lobby. You are not allowed to leave the assessment center during the written report. Do not talk to your seatmate. Turn off your cell phones or turn silent mode. I will also be allowing some reasonable adjustment. So if you do not understand the instruction in English, so you may approach me so I can translate or I can explain to you. If you need to take medicine, just tell me and I will allow you to take your medicine for your maintenance. All items that will be discussed, all results that we will be having during the assessment will be kept in utmost confidentiality. So you do not have to share everything outside the organization. Share only to our AC manager and our TESDA representative. Finally, we need to observe safety. We need to wear your proper PPS. If handle electrical equipment, make sure that you handle it with care. If you are solvency, if you are competent, let's go to the AC manager, pay 50 pesos, give authorization letter and IDs and 3 specimen. And come back on 5 working days. And it has 5 years validity. Okay? If you are not competent, don't worry, you are always entitled to assessment, all you need to do is go to the AC manager and check with them where is the next assessment date. If you are only not yet competent, one or two competencies, then you will be assessed on those competencies where you found not yet competent. But if you do not agree with the result of the assessment, you have the right to obtain. All you need to do is write the letter addressed to the test provincial office. Any question? Let us go now to the assessment proper. I will be providing you a number. So Mr. Mariano will be the number 1. Mr. Bautista, you will be the number 2. And the rest from 3 to 10. So we have 10 candidates. As I call your name later, you will need to enter the assessment area. Okay. But before we do the performances test, let me go to the written report. We have 5 items, so you need to answer this in 30 minutes. Okay. I will be able to provide you with the written report and the answer sheet. Please answer it in 30 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. So let us know that the performance test, I call your name, please enter the assessment area. Candidate number 1, Mr. Mariano. So this is the specific instruction for the candidate. Please read. If you have any question, because if you have question, I can entertain your question once we start the demo. Let me repeat. So please start. Okay. Are you finished? Thank you. Let's check. Before you go back to the holding area, let me ask you some questions. Okay, number 1. What is the diagram of two-way? Good answer. Number 2, how you identify the wired cable? Okay, good answer. Okay, let me call you candidate number 2. This enter the assessment area. So this is a specific instruction for the candidate. Please read. Do you have any question? Because if you have any question, if you have a question, I cannot entertain your question once we start the demo. Let me repeat. Number 1, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me call on candidate number 1, Mr. Mariano. I'm ready to provide you a feedback. Based on the result on your written report, you are able to answer 5 out of 5. So that is 100%. So I rate the rating sheet. You are able to identify the difference based on the competency standard. So you can enumerate different electrical devices. But sometimes there will be instances that you are very nervous in doing the task. But overall, I found you as a competent. In that case, you can please sign the rating sheet. This will show the result, and then finally this is a competency assessment for the result, and then finally this is the competency assessment result summary. Of course, later we will provide you a copy, and I will give this to the assessment center.
What are the different emergency?
Candidate number 2, Mr. Bautista, based on the written report, you are able to answer 3 out of 5. So that's 60%. And then you have some issues to keep the most important procedure is pulling wire cable. But you were able to identify the frequency of the amperes. You can improve that by practice. But for now, based on the result of written report and the performance test, I found out that you are not yet competent. You have any issues? Clarification. In that case, can you please sign this rating sheet?
Pulse oximeter.
Okay.
Pulse.
This will show that the result, and then finally you will see the cards. And I checked that not yet competent for now. Sorry, you are not yet competent for number 1. But don't worry about that. There are always assessment. You can check the assessment center for the schedule of the assessment. It's my dalaw tabangin. I now endorse you all the documents and pertaining to this assessment.
Or device.
Thank you.
Tapos,
and God bless you all.
ito, pulse oximeter.